Hey guys, 2K3 here. Today's video we are talking about the 5th level of the game, Coming of Age. Coming of Age serves as the introduction to adult Tarzan, which is the second playable character. It is one of the longest levels in the game, and is quite hard, but still manageable in the end. Speaking of adult Tarzan, there are a number of differences between him and his younger counterpart. The most notable is the change of hitboxes, which means that it's easier to make some jumps and collect objects, but at the same time it is harder to avoid enemies and their projectiles compared to young Tarzan. Additionally, adult Tarzan cannot perform vine zips starting from the two lowest bits of a vine, the latter one being barely accessible, which is also an important thing to be cautious about. The level starts with these two pits, which you can easily jump over, even using the baboon as a damage boost for the first one. After some annoying frog RNG, we get to this rhino, which operates on cycles and can therefore make or break a PB in this level. Most of the time, you'll see the rhino running from the right to the left, making you have to wait until it reaches the right side again so you can bounce off its back and grab the ledge. But in fact, it sometimes stays still at the right side for a bit when you're reaching him. It's important to try not to waste the cycle and jump on its back as soon as possible to reach the ledge immediately and save as much as 3 to 4 seconds. Be aware of its horns, however, as they damage you and might stop you from being able to jump on its back in time. Next up, Tarzan is greeted with the first vines of this level, the first of which you can do a comfortable zip on if you grab it high enough. Following this are once again some naughty monkeys and a cool 3D climbing section full of them. It is advised that you damage boost through this section. Coming up are another few vines. You can already use the first one to initiate a zip, but grabbing it in a high position and not having to climb is pretty difficult, so it's only recommended for more skilled and confident players, while the rest can do it on the second vine with little to no issues and nearly the same result. As we go further, we reach another tree surfing section, one that we could see in Going Ape. The inputs to make here in order to clear the section with no damage are as follows: jump, jump, left, jump, duck, right, right, duck, jump, right. The last obstacle, the two cats, are thankfully not RNG related and can be dodged by leaning left, leaning right, or jumping. Finally, after descending from the tree and making sure to throw fruit to avoid being stunned, you have some cheeky baboons to bypass and another, way less irritating rhino to help you out. There's one last fork in the road, the final pit in the level. By simply falling without jumping off the branch, you can damage yourself over it with the help of another baboon. As you climb up to the top of the cliff with the umbrella, there's a bird roaming around at the very top, which can deal great damage. You can either take cover by moving a few inches downward when it sweeps down, or just go for it, hoping for either enough health or good RNG. Typically, if the second to last bird hits you during the climb, you do not need to take avoiding action against this final bird at the top. As a final note, this level has a general danger of dying from low health, so if you're unsure in your security, you can either take some bananas around you to refill your health, or grab the mangoes, the orange fruit, to extend your health bar. But be sure not to lose more time than required. If you're persistent enough, you'll be consistent in tearing your way through this crazy level like it's nothing, and ultimately grabbing the umbrella of victory. That concludes this episode of the Tarzan 80% Guide. If you have any questions or anything else to talk about regarding this game, you can join our Discord server in the description. Anyways, stay tuned for the next episode, and we'll catch you then.